Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Anime Shinigami 13, aka the Green Gamer, and we're back with Mass Effect Andromeda Modded Edition. This is the Insanity Run. While we wait for Mass Effect Andromeda, because it takes forever to load on my computer, even if I do a good job with it, I wanted to talk about that poster from N7 Day. Yes, I know it's over a week too late, but I have some interesting thoughts. To start with, realistically, that's probably not Rex. I know you guys really want it. You know, he's wearing red armor, but if you did the Paragon thing and cured the genophage with Rex and Bakara in charge, think of it this way: Rex has everything he wants. Why would he leave for Andromeda? Unless something very, very bad happened and, say, Reeve tried to take over, in which case the Krogan would be on the rise again. Which, that's almost worse than the Geth coming back as bad guys. People that they're wearing blue and white hard suits, so they are almost certainly initiative. That is probably Ryder and either Cora or Liam. So if you were hoping that Rex went to but Rex almost certainly did not go to Andromeda, or will ever. Think of it this way: he's got everything he wants. And Krogan don't generally let each other go when they're fighting for control of a clan. That's not their tradition. When the Krogan are fighting for control of the clan, they're fighting to the death. So we probably have an initiative expedition, maybe with Drac in a new spacesuit, new look. But almost certainly, odds are pretty good we'll get a new Krogan. We won't get one of the old favorites, although Grunt returning would be amusing. See, one fully fertile Krogan, and although they're learning to resist the genophage, the Krogan in Andromeda are not fully fertile. Viability is at 4%, which means their population's increasing, but they're still not going to be quite as powerful. Well, then we come to the Geth. You know, this is a lot more, the Geth are probably going to be the most confusing to fans. Just remember, Geth are not hardware, they're software. Remember in Mass Effect 2, Tali's loyalty mission, we find out that the Geth were reconstructed by Tali's father. That means that they took Geth parts, used them to make a new Geth, and then animated them, brought them back online. So it's possible for Geth to be laying dormant inside of a piece of hardware. And if they don't have a body and they know that it's probably a good idea not to show themselves to the people, they probably won't. So there's every chance that the Geth are somewhere in Andromeda right now.
Onyx reports oxygen production is nominal.
They could be anywhere. If you can send data, you can send a Geth. Just because of the lack of attachment they have to their bodies. Hell, Legion could frickin' copy itself if it wanted and go to the Andromeda Galaxy. But more importantly, You remember what Sovereign said, because Sovereign and the Reapers work in a lot of the same ways as the Geth do, except for scale. So the Geth, they could send a huge number of themselves in a relatively small spacecraft, enabling them to go faster and enabling them to potentially just go to Andromeda as a packet of data. And why do I think this is possible? Well, the Geth had some sort of... has to do with the extended lore of the Initiative. The Initiative knew about the Golden Worlds because they borrowed a Geth telescope. I use the term loosely because they hired a Quarian to sneak in and take their readings for them.
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
Now, it's likely that the benefactor would have told them where to go to find that telescope. And here things become interesting. Even though the timing may be in favor of the Golden Worlds being destroyed by the Scourge in the meantime, there's also the possibility that the...
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
There's also the possibility that the... Excuse me. Bits of milkweed digging into my butt. So there's also the possibility that
all power grid adjustments must be
the benefactor may have fudged the readings. That's interesting. If things are horrible, if things are a disaster...
All your hard work on display.
Kind of. I'm a little freaked out by it, to be honest.
You've had a year to think about it.
It's the Scourge, Director Tan. Its origin defies all known explanation.
How? We brought all that equipment along.
And the Tempest's readings are helping, but we've just scratched the surface.
The history of the Initiative cannot show that we were defeated by a space cloud.
Some things are bigger than we are.
I will not accept that excuse. This is science, and your merry band over there are scientists, aren't they? Figure it out.
Goodbye, Director.
So, the Geth being software
Oxygen production is nominal.
means that, oh, sorry, I had already gone past that point. So, the benefactor could easily have fudged the readings to make it look like there was no Scourge. If you know that that's where the... If you know that that's where they're going to be, you could potentially fudge readings. So then you have, what would it take for the Geth to come over? Well, they could use that telescope. They basically turned a mass relay into a telescope, meaning that they could turn it back into a mass relay. They could potentially aim it at Andromeda, and because they would be using a relatively small craft,
Colonial Affairs, please advise Director Tan of your status.
they could probably get there much more cheaply, on less fuel, and they really just need to send one Geth with 20,000 Geth programs inside.
Please report to the commons area.
Yeah, I told you it was confusing. So, what they may be looking at there is the Geth Arc. And that is very interesting. But right now, there's a chance that the Geth are hiding somewhere in Andromeda, trying to build up a bunch of different platforms. Maybe hiding in a Ket ship, since the Ket don't have very sophisticated computers, and they don't like AI.
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates.
So some points to think about.
Ryder,
You're off to a promising start. I meant what I said. You are a symbol now of hope, that things will get better. But until we find the other arcs, a cloud hangs over the initiative.
They're as much a part of the initiative as the human arc. We'll find them.
We have to. Tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
Any more information you can give me on the missing arcs?
No, and that is the distressing part. The Asari, Turian, and Solarian arcs are completely unaccounted for. If they had the same problems with the Scourge that we did, I fear the worst. Should you find any clues, please investigate. Without the other arcs, the promise of the initiative can never be fulfilled.
Are there any other arcs we should expect?
We had hoped Quarians would be part of the first wave, but before departure in 2185, we got word they had technical problems with their ship. It seems they're also bringing along Drell, Hanar, and other species as well. Managing all of their biological needs caused complications. We won't see them for some time to come.
And actually, according to the extended lore, the Quarian arc left on the exact day. Yeah.
What do I need to consider in making a planet viable?
Assuming the planet supports life, an outpost is critical. People like a roof over their heads, and you'll want to eliminate any hostile threats. Whether that's the cat or other terrors lurking in Helios, colonists being murdered on sight can be discouraging. Also, scouting and mapping terrain is a priority for any Pathfinder. And don't forget forward stations. You'll want those.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
Of course, as you pointed out, we need each other. Our futures depend on each other's success.
Hydroponics reports oxygen production.
Oh, and Tan, go easy on Aridana. Please.
Guess this is your place now. Everything we achieve will be seen here.
Yeah, Cora, which is why I'm leaving.
Reminder to all personnel,
Better to get
overtime
achieving.
hours remain in effect.
Pathfinder. Pathfinder, do you have just a minute?
Hydroponics reports oxygen production
No,
is
it
nominal.
isn't what we wanted, but what choice do we have? How the hell should I know? Spender, you have a job. If you want to keep it, do it. God damn it.
I want to hear the other half of that
You've
conversation.
shaken things up, Pathfinder. My department actually has colonial affairs to direct. And you have new tools to help grow the initiative. AVP, ready for spending.
I'll do the exploring. Don't you have someone else to track the numbers?
Get off your perch. This is where numbers become lives. You and your team are out there making Andromeda viable. That empowers all of us. Hit a threshold. A new cryo group can be brought out. Want more focus on research, like on prodromos? That's your call. Brecker will introduce the interface and handle minutiae. All you need to do is decide what life in Andromeda means. No pressure.
Of course, no pressure.
Hello, Pathfinder. I am Cryo Deployment Administrator Vladimir Breca, C-63 Galati. Your first task is to decide irrevocably the course of every life in the initiative.
You're kidding?
Yes, of course. But now you respect what we're doing. Andromeda viability and the Nexus thresholds are your tools, your reward, and our future. How can I help?
No, we know already.
All right, Brecca. Where do I start?
The interface is active and will respond only to a Pathfinder. It's ready for your first selection. You may begin shaping the initiative at your leisure.
Excellent.
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates.
There we go.
Ryder, isn't it? Kerry Tavessa, freelance vidmaker. This is Hakim, my producer. I could use your help.
What are you looking for?
Director Tans asked for an uplifting documentary on the initiative. Translation, paint rainbows over our problems. But our problems are history. People deserve the truth, not propaganda.
It takes integrity to record the truth and nothing but.
Well, I do my best. And you could help me out. The heart of my documentary will be an interview series. I was hoping you'd take part. I want the dirt and blood of our story, not the convenient fairy tale Tan's looking for. Interested?
Okay, interview away.
Let's start at home. 14 months and the Nexus still isn't finished. Arcs are missing, we have people in exile. By any standard, this wasn't the plan. Our leadership describes these as anticipated issues. Would you agree?
All expeditions have to deal with supplies, enemies, or, hell, just getting lost. We'll deal with all of them. We just need time.
Tan will love that. But if that's your take, that's what goes in. Bandwidth means I'm transmitting in short bursts, so that's all for now. But you can bet I'll have more questions later. You were great. I'll get to work editing.
Well, I mean, I was realistic here.
Colonial Affairs, please advise Director Tan of your status.
Right, I have to ask about Milk and Rensis.
Glad to see you finally. I hear you've been busy out there.
That's one word for it.
If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
I spoke with Nilken Rensis, the man found guilty of the murder on Eos.
Yes, our first murder here in Andromeda. I wish it had been our last. When the colony attempts failed, it didn't help spirits that a high-ranking officer was killed by one of our own. The mutiny here on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
Doesn't seem right to put all that on him.
Of course it isn't, but that's the perception. Despite the lack of physical evidence, everything added up. His only defense was, trust me, I didn't mean to do it.
And you assume he's lying.
What's a lie to a murderer? Look, knock yourself out. A key witness, Cassidy Shaw, works in operations. Go ahead and talk to her. And there's a recording of the perpetrator threatening the victim. I'll let you cue it up on the console there. As far as I'm concerned, this case is closed.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Secure message from intelligence. Requesting armor cam footage.
Colonial Affairs, please advise Director Tan of your status.
Supply request is in. Dispatching to your location.
Ooh.
Apex personnel, please check
Apex
your
team
duty
leaders
roster
reporting
for
back.
important updates.
Charlie's already. Oh, cat hysteria. I see. Well, that's not good. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Cat, remnant. What I want are the item boxes.
Secure message
The
from
Nexus
intelligence.
versus Colonist Milken,
Requesting armor
Evidence
cam
7A.
footage.
Hiram! Hiram!
They've seized the compound! Call for evacuation!
We're not giving up, Nilken. We're taking it back.
No! I'm not letting your ego get us killed! Even if I have to...
Secure message from intelligence. Requesting armor cam footage.
No! Get him off me! Get him off me!
A reminder to all personnel, overtime hours remain in effect.
Tracking enemy activity. Command, check and verify.
Superintendent Cash reminds everyone, all power grid adjustments must be approved beforehand.
Tracking enemy activity. Command, check and verify. Supply request is in. Replacement armor's out.
Probably sell that
Secure
map.
message from intelligence. Requesting armor cam footage.
Nope, the scientists have gone to their new office.
Hydroponics reports oxygen production is nominal.
I'm sorry, Lana. They're just...
Pathfinder, maybe you can clear this up.
How can I help?
My friend Jory was on Eos the first go-round, barely survived. Now they want him to go back.
They're saying the conditions are improved, that it's safe now, is it?
It's safer.
You can believe the reports. Eos is becoming a livable and sustainable space. Going back to reclaim it will help heal your scars.
See, Jory? It's going to be okay.
Thank you, Pathfinder. I'll do that.
That said, just stay within Prodromos and you'll be fine.
Colonial Affairs, please advise Director Tan of your status.
Yep, the weapons vendor's gone. There's Rancis right there.
Hydroponics reports oxygen production is nominal.
A worker was lost to space during repairs on the Nexus Hull. The victim's name has been withheld until next of kin in the Milky Way is notified. This is HNS.
Next to kin in the Milky Way. Yeah. That's kind of, dumb.
Hello.
Can I help you with anything?
Right, weapon merchant. Yeah, but these are only level 1s. I'm already past the level 1s. Alright, let's see here. Although many were built, most were mysteriously lost en route to Andromeda. Yeah, somebody probably took them. Not fond of cryo ammo. Best to keep the amount down now. Alright. Besides that Crusader, what else do they have? Yeah, the Ranger, I sold them. The weapons, I sold them. A Crusader, a Katana. And the Deep Impact, I sold them. Observer and Viper that I sold them. And Melee. Omniblade. And quite honestly, Omniblades suck.
That's a relief. Thanks for helping out. I owe you one.
I see their outfits. Neat. Alright. But we're supposed to craft a Pathfinder armor, so... Anyway, just remember.
Cora wanted to check in with you.
If you can send a human, you can send... if you can send data, you can send a Geth. Yeah, I don't want to go back to EOS just yet. Though the radiation's probably cleared already. Excuse the scraping sound. I'm working on something in the background. I found instructions for how to make milkweed into cord/yarn. So that's what I'm trying to do. Milkweed yarn. And part of that is combing the fibers. Man, I'm gonna need some more coffee. I'm using a smaller mug. Part of that is because I want to be able to move around some more, so I'm just kind of...
We're on a collision course with unknown objects.
Make corrections. Sam, are you on this?
Collision is imminent.
All stop now!
Cat ships. A dozen. No, more.
They've got us pinned against the Scourge.
They are scanning us, Pathfinder.
We'll scan them back!
one who activated the remnant. Their DNA signature is there. Answer me.
I'm Ryder, captain of the ship and Pathfinder with the Initiative.
You'll come with me.
No, we're not.
They've lost navigation.
We're being steered into their ship.
Just tell me what you want.
I won't explain what you can't understand.
Ryder, I have almost regained control of the ship. I need a few more seconds.
You can't take a ship full of people just because you feel like it. Who do you think you are?
Enough! Your defiance is naive and reckless. This day marks the beginning of your greatness.
Sam?
I have plotted a potential course through the Scourge.
Do it! Report!
Enemy destroyed. Damage to aft sensors.
Scourge got it?
Yes.
Get us out of here.
Excellent.
It will be tight.
Callow? Yes!
Yeah, but now we're on fire.
Nice work, kid.
Yeah, but who the hell was that guy?
Ryder, we've got trouble down here. You need to find us a port now.
Great. Where'd we end up anyway?
Sensors are damaged, but I think we're at the vault's coordinates.
You think? Gil, give it what you can. We're setting down.
Notice I is
We're being
currently in the
contacted.
process of being terraformed. Help.
We have to land. Open a comm.
Tov Jagalesto. Tov Jagalesto.
We're visitors from another galaxy. Our intentions are peaceful.
Av Naleseto. They've sent us a nav point.
Set us down.
Notice it's all volcanoes until we get to there.
Yes. Look at that. It's beautiful.
Yep, that's what we have to look forward to on Eos. Lots and lots of green.
We need in that vault.
Please, you're not really going out there on your own.
We can't afford a repeat of last time. I'm the Pathfinder. First contact is on me.
Most important thing ever. No pressure.
If this goes badly, if I get eaten alive, even if it's hilarious, please destroy the vids.
Tasco Jiabayenvad.
Get Tasqual Tamyahal.
Need me to take my shoes off?
Eham Delgos.
Nathan Roa.
I'm Karan Shai, Governor of Aya. We are the Angara.
Hello. I'm a Pathfinder with the Initiative.
Yes, you crossed dark space. I've heard of your journey. Joel, I have this in hand.
Ephra saw the ship come in and sent me to find out what's going on.
She's a human from another galaxy. A Pathfinder.
Aya is hidden, protected.
What do you want?
Our intentions are simple. We'd like to look in your vault, and then we're out of here.
You think that's simple? You don't know anything. I'll inform Evra. He'll be waiting for you in his office at the Resistance headquarters. I'll meet you there.
I will accompany you through our city. Your crew will stay on your ship. Follow me.
I'm just gonna pause this here and make some more coffee. First contact with an alien race, even if we've played this scene before. Yeah. We need some coffee. So, no skills there, but plenty on the other fronts. Let's go see. Oh, come on now. Well? Crap, it's gonna take a while, isn't it? Oh, come on. Pulling the leader yarn tight. Yeah, it's too short. Alright, well, we've got twine in here. Yeah, probably better to use that. Alright, so, Vetra, we've got her skills all filled out. Drac, we do not. Drac and PB, in fact, we do not. Dang it. Come on. This stuff is so stiff. I think we might be able to work with that. It's a little shorter than I like.
Ephra's guards will use force if necessary.
Understood. Is it okay to ask you questions?
I suppose.
If you're the governor, why do I need to see this Ephra?
He's leader of the Resistance.
What's that?
They fight the Ket and protect us.
What's happening? I think I need help. This isn't safe. We should lock it up.
I detect unusual levels of electrostatic energy in the Angara.
What? I'm not allowed to have scientific
It belongs in a containment cell.
Let Governor Shire handle this.
You don't know what you're doing.
Am I that intimidating?
You're an outsider who invaded our home. We know nothing about you.
I'm not here to cause trouble.
Then keep moving.
How did it find us?
She, not it. And stop staring.
Hiya, Vela.
Do you think we'll be able to talk to you?
None of the local flora register in my data files. We've encountered an undiscovered ecosystem.
Your city is beautiful.
Thank you. You're the first outsider to see it.
I'm honored.
Especially like the colorful foliage.
What happens if Ephra doesn't like me?
He won't. But you need to earn his trust.
He's responsible for everyone's safety. I know what that's like.
You're a leader.
Trying to be.
Look at his legs. How does it stay upright?
This is the Resistance headquarters. Ephra is waiting inside.
Thank you, Governor Shy.
They are bullies, but this situation is now your fault. Don't get kicked out, Moran, not because of them.
But you're telling me to be weak.
No. I'm telling you to be strong through your cunning and heart. Okay? Hey.
It really is the best one in the Resistance.
I know. Our experience with the Ket makes us naturally distrustful of all aliens.
We've had our own run-ins with the cat.
Then you really do understand. When the Archon came to Helios, he demolished our sovereign state. Took what he wanted, as if we were nothing. Now, the Ket mercilessly abduct Angara. Often, we never see our people again. Come this way. Ephra is waiting.
Wait, the cat kidnap you? Steal your people?
And the Resistance fights them every day. With everything we can.
Is it attrition? What are they after?
You should save your questions for Ephra.
Kadara be damned. I won't lose Fold.
Ephra, this is one of the aliens from the Milky Way. A Pathfinder.
Pathfinder. It's an aggressive move coming to Aya.
It wasn't meant that way. I have an ark full of desperate people counting on me to find them a home before they starve.
Of course, I feel for you and your people.
So, Pathfinder, never mind how you even found us. Why are you here?
On a hostile planet we call Eos, I explored an ancient structure, a vault, and brought it back online. It stabilized that planet's environment.
Remnant. Recent intelligence supports that claim.
If I'm right, there's a vault on Aya that's different. I need to look inside.
You're right. There's a vault out there, but it was shut years ago and the entrance hidden. We can't help you.
The Moshai could. She's our most revered scientist and elder. She knows this vault.
But now the Ket have her, and our rescue attempts failed. She's lost to us, and you.
Let me show you what I can do. I won't take one step without your approval.
You have no idea what you're dealing with. The Angara learned years ago the perils of messing with vaults. So did the Ket, for that matter. We're done here.
Ephra. I feel... Ephra, what this alien says is extraordinary. The Moshai would want us to be brave and not let this chance pass.
Joel, you talk too much.
Let me assess this, alien. I'll be your eyes. I know you can spare me.
Go if you want. But when she tries to kill you, be prepared to strike first.
I'm Jal Amaderov. I'll be your envoy through Angaran space.
It's gonna be cozy, so I hope you like people.
I hope I don't regret this.
Me too.
I've organized my analysis of Aya. Shall I relay it to the Nexus?
Definitely.
Let's get this spinning. Let's get this drop spindle turning.
They shouldn't be allowed here.
Oh.
Trade? Trade. Trade.
Are you asking or telling?
I'm wondering, do you exchange goods and services? How does your economy work?
We have credits, but little to spend them on.
Think you might spend them here? Could be. What are your credits worth? What can we do with them?
You pay them to us for whatever we're selling.
Now we cut open the heart. And what do you offer?
I don't know. What do you want?
Your ship?
Not for sale.
That's not for sale.
Worth a try.
Is there something else I can do for you?
Yes. Call me Soka. I run cargo between Aya and other worlds. Good work. Good at it. You're here to help my people. Prove it. I need help. One of my suppliers off-world stopped checking in. Has things I need. There could be trouble.
We might have different definitions of trouble. What do you mean?
Natural hazards, wild predators, misadventure, what do you mean?
Same thing. What's your supplier carrying exactly?
Supplies I need, exactly. Things to keep my people alive. Essentials. You have a ship? I have my supplies Navpoint. His name is Kelder. Find him, his supplies. Come back and prove you're helpful. Then maybe we trade.
We're gonna need a lot of credits and or goods on hand to trade with him when we finish. He's a one-time trader. We can't get anything else from him.
Stars above. It's you. I was hoping to get a chance to speak with you. You left your home to cross dark space. Is it true you can never go back?
Yeah. This is home now.
To take such a risk and give up your old life, why did you do it?
I couldn't resist the adventure of a lifetime.
I know the feeling. There's a rush in taking a chance and hoping for the best.
My turn for a question. Do I get to know your name?
Oh, of course. I'm Avela Kajar, curator for the Repository of History. We study relics of our past, try to piece together what we lost in the Scourge. And the truth is, there was something I wanted to talk to you about. Pathfinder, how much do you know about our history?
I still have a lot to learn.
Centuries ago, the Scourge targeted my people. Our ships were the first to go dark. Many of those ships went down over Havarl. The wilds of that planet are filled with history. A scientist on Havarl just contacted me with a new nav point of an intact crash site. A huge opportunity. But with Remnant patrolling the area, we can't get close enough. Not like you can.
How do you know about me and the Remnant?
I have friends in the Resistance. They heard your conversation with Ephra. I know it's a lot to ask, but you have a ship and the means to get past the Remnant. Without your help, I'm stuck.
I've always wanted to give archaeology a try.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say that. If you find anything, I'll be here. Thank you, Pathfinder.
Too bad we can't romance her as a female writer. That would be nice. But I suspect we're gonna need a mod for that. Ready to go, Jal?
Ryder, ship's fixed up and ready to fly.
I'm just saying, as far as first contact goes, at least that went better than the last one.
Only slightly.
Yeah, what happened? I wanted to look around.
And now we have another mouth to feed, whatever he eats.
Did the translators not work?
They work.
Come on, everyone. Can we just all please try to... just listen up?
Begging. Interesting strategy.
Ryder, we followed our best lead here, and now we don't even have that.
Jal has offered to do what he can to help us access the vault on Aya.
How do we do that when we're leaving the planet it's on?
That's a fair point. Jal?
Seriously?
Settle down. Ryder's right. There's an Angara right here. Let's hear from the new guy.
One day, about 80 years ago, the Archon and the Ket arrived in Helios, and the horror began.
They declared war?
Nothing so easy to define or fight.
The Ket kidnap Angara. Their people disappear without a trace. What if they were us?
Sure, I'll fight Ket all day long, but that's no plan.
I agree. We need to get into that vault, Ryder. Surprisingly, I'm with PB. Our own mission has to take priority.
We have a plan. Kind of. Pretty solid. Jal?
The Resistance is stretched thin. I was tasked with traveling to two of our worlds at our briefing this morning. And you'll accompany me.
Because?
Because then, Ephra will see you as trustworthy. You want that.
Jaws told me about these two worlds, Havarl and Vold.
Before the Scourge disaster, Vold was a thriving planet of billions. A shining center of technology and life.
And now?
It's the center of our ground war against the Ket. Our resistance base is fighting Ket Command for control of the planet.
What about the other?
Aval is the birthplace of the Angara. It's started to degrade, to become wild and dangerous. We suspect Remnant.
Now we're talking.
We've recently lost contact with our scientists.
Still don't get how any of this helps us.
I do. Help us, or rather help me, and I'll vouch for you, right? Because Jal wants inside Aya's vault too.
Pathfinder, it's your call.
Okay. Yes. I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Maybe more like optimism. Confidence? You'll get there.
Jal, give Callow the nav points for both planets. Let's do this.
Alright. Time to sugar up the coffee. Need some Ovaltine in there too. Get my vitamins in. And then we'll head to Vold. Ovaltine, and now Joker. Alrighty, now.
What do you make of the Angara, Doc?
Still compiling my first impressions. But even their body language is so emotional. I can't wait for my first session with Jarl.
Try not to scare him away, huh?
Excuse me. I can upgrade Korra's, I'm a hustler, baby. I'm sorry, that's just what comes to mind when I see that shorty. That's like, I'm a hustler, baby. I know it's dumb. Excellent, we've unlocked the Angara. So the Charger's probably a, the Charger is probably a Tempest. I mean, look at the design. Watch out for the Charger! Yeah, we need more research points for that. Right, so let's start with Bold, and we'll test out our Scorpion pistol.
Aya has so much biodiversity, and the waterfalls, just like Surkesh.
Watch out for the Charger! Let's do the firecracker. Got the Rieger carbine for shotguns. Shotgun. Yes, Grunt. Shotgun. Alright.
I'm picking up something. Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Hey, Bandit. What you doing? Bump? Face bump? Hang on, buddy. You want lap? Is this what you want? Lap? Lap? No, he says I don't want lap. I don't know what I want. Will your lap feed me?
Anomaly detected.
Hang on. I need to get some spin on this. I am spinning yarn from milkweed. Yes, I know. It's weird and strange. You could buy yarn from the store. Why would you try to make your own out of a random plant that grows around where you live? But you know what? With everything that's gone on, one day I may need this skill. Dang it, come on. And of course Bandit thinks it's a toy. Why wouldn't he think it's a toy?
Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
What are you doing? That's my spinning, dude. You're all over it. I'm all over it like a mouse. You are not a mouse. You're a cat. I know, but I still have to be all over it like a mouse.
Anomaly detected.
Hopefully some XP or some minerals.
Probe away. Satellite detected.
Yes, but what about its moon? We can't scan its moon, okay. There's the Scourge Cloud we came out of. Start with surveying.
This system looks mostly unexplored.
It was charted. Once. Then the Scourge happened. What's old is new.
Anomaly detected. Probes launched. Probe away. Anomaly found.
Maybe it was Angaran. Or Jordan. Killed by the Scourge, maybe?
Anomaly on sensors. Probe away. I found something.
A 100% helium ice sheet. Neat. Look at all that lightning.
I'm picking up something. Probe away. Satellite detected.
Alright, let's hurry up and get this done and save the spinning for the cutscenes. Can't help it, man. I pretty much have to fidget. It's like... Here we go, low heat.
I'm picking up something. Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit. picking up something.
Cat, what are you doing? Someone's got a case of the zoomies. He's been really bored lately, but then again, it's cold out. Who can blame him?
Probes launched. Detecting what's left of a ship.
It's an escape pod, alright. It didn't go bang, okay? I'm horrible. I'm a horrible person for making that joke. It didn't go bang, okay? It's what happens when you cock block Shepard.
I'm picking up something. Probes launched. Getting a scan.
Look how far outfold is.
Okay, bundle up, people.
I'll stay on my nice warm ship.
Poor Callow, he probably doesn't like the cold. I mean, they are amphibians. The lizard people evolved?
Take her down, Callow.
We designated this planet Habitat 6. Original readings suggest that it had a breathable, nitrogen-rich atmosphere and oceans of H2O.
I take it that's no longer the case.
All H2O on Habitat 6, vold to the Angara, is ice. And those oceans, frozen over completely.
There goes the dream of a seaside property.
Should probably
That's a pretty intense blizzard.
LZ is on the windward side of the mountain. Conditions are bad. I'm tracking gale force squalls.
we're good.
You sure? Want us to get out and push?
Very funny, Ryder.
Suvi wasn't kidding about the cold.
Good place for a secret hideout. Snow and ice camouflages everything.
Keep going, Ryder. Try not to make any sudden movements. You're probably being watched.
Great. They really mean business, don't they?
Hi, Bandit. That's his new home up there.
Peter, right ahead. I need a minute to defrost.
Almost at the base now. Make sure you talk to Commander Anyik when you arrive.
Life support at 100%.
Yep, it is brutal.
I'm reading a severe temperature drop. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
Oh shit. You're the aliens Jar mentioned. If not for him, you wouldn't be allowed to set foot here.
Life support
I
at
understand.
100%.
Commander Drusille will want to speak to you.
I'm reading a severe temperature drop. The ambient temperature is normal.
But I love you, Hera.
I know.
Who knows how much time we have?
That's the wrong side. It's wasting time. We should be out there looking for Michelle.
Life support restored.
The whole thing is going to blow.
Don't be so dramatic. I do this all the time.
Got a message from my little brother this morning. He asked when I'm coming home.
You're the alien Jarl brought. A possible asset, he says. We've allowed you into our base at his request. I am Anyik Dozil. Remember the name, because if you betray us, I will kill you myself. Be assured that what I do to you will make the stars turn their faces and grow dark.
Totally understood. Everyone wants the stars to keep shining, right?
We're in agreement, then. If you wish to prove yourself, be an ally in our fight against the Kett. Despite our best efforts, their growing forces remain a threat to our people. Speak to our lookouts, who watch the valley. They'll know where our need is dire. Go now. I've other things to attend to.
I should be going out there with you. My presence will make other Angara less suspicious of you.
The Angara are man share. We want to risk upsetting them. I'll consider my options and get back to you if I change my mind.
All right then. I'll keep my comms open so I can keep up with what you're doing.
Sounds good.
In the meantime, is there anything I can help with?
Tell me more about Vold.
Vold is an important planet for my people. Our capital, Estraya, is here. We only recently won it back from the Ket, and the city is still rebuilding. For some reason, the Ket now focus their attentions on this part of Vold. That's why the Resistance is set up here.
Of course, we later learn its asset denial.
The Resistance seems pretty busy here. There must be lots of Cat.
Yes. The Resistance has fought the Ket on Vold for a very long time. Our fighters are frustrated. No matter how many we kill, there always seems to be more.
I have to get going. We'll catch up later.
Stay clear, Pathfinder.
Hope they give me a hostile patrol approaching.
Wonder what all the blinky lights are.
You don't win a war without good organization.
An impressive surveillance system.
Ah. There we go.
Yep, they're staring.
Let's try to make a good first impression.
Solid setup here.
But I brought the snacks last time.
And I never get care packages from Aya, do I?
You're so good at guilting me, Zeke.
Whoa, didn't mean to sneak up on you. Your commander said you could show us the valley.
Zeke, I don't want to talk to it. You talk to it.
Stop it, Beniska. The commander sent word. We knew they were coming. Yeah, we can show you the valley. What are you looking for?
I'm here to help your people. Know anyone who needs it?
We've got reports from Hajara about someone trying to rescue a kidnapped family. See those red lights? That's it. If you're here to help, like the commander says, you could start there. Anything else?
What's that alien facility on that mountain over there?
That's the Ket Command Center. We have constant eyes on it.
What's its purpose?
It controls Ket operations on the entire planet. There's always ships coming and going.
Yeah,
I came face to face with the prefect there. Meanest, motherless Bisan I ever saw.
Even the Ket seemed afraid. We don't have much intel on her, though.
Ket prefects can one-hit kill you, so... You know, just in case you're new to Andromeda and you're watching this, they can straight up just murderize you.
Those red lights, you said that's Hajara?
Yes. Hajara Station, one of the Dar in the valley.
So
It's a small community, mostly scientists. There's people there that might need help if you haven't checked it out already.
How do they live out there?
Why so surprised? We've adapted to this weather.
Those lights are conspicuous. Don't the Ket attack?
We've adapted to that too. The Ket want to take us alive, so we fight to the death. It seems to deter them.
Do you know of any remnant sites or ruins?
I think so. Actually, I don't know.
Zeke, do you ever read the dailies?
No, you'll tell me if I need to know something.
So, where is it?
Tall lights, over on your right somewhere.
I'll let you get back to your work.
Yeah, you behave. We're watching you.
Tempest, we're going to need the Nomad. My position.
Deploying forward station. Good luck, Ryder.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder.
And listen,
I've
guys,
added
if
them
you
to your
need
nav system.
ammo or metagel, fill up there, okay? Don't be a stranger. Alright, 2-2.
I'm reading a severe temperature drop.
Alright, Jaws, suit up.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support is stable.
Okay, Sam, what's Volt got for us?
Ket activity appears to be centered around this large central command post. According to Resistance intelligence, the base coordinates all Ket military efforts on Vold.
And taking it down will cripple their operations.
In theory. However, given the trouble the Angara Resistance has had infiltrating the base, it will not be a simple task. I recommend a more cautious approach that starts with the investigation of smaller Ket installations.
Any suggestions on how to get on Ephra's good side?
Resistance dispatches indicate there is someone in Hajara who needs help. We could visit Tekix, a larger and more established Angara Dar that is nearby.
Sounds good. Thanks, Sam.
Pathfinder, Vold's temperature range is fixed well below freezing, with pockets of even more severe conditions. This necessitates the use of the Nomad. I advise against prolonged exposure to the cold.
Got it. Don't crash the car.
Our scans have detected remnant monoliths, which suggests the presence of a vault.
And that means we might be able to melt this ice cube. All right, we've got our work cut out for us. Let's get going.
Let's go get Jaw. Set up his skills. Ooh, I can increase concussive shot. It's my detonation power, so.
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
Follow the lights, Ryder.
Trust me. Can you even see through this snow?
We're out of the worst of it. Temperature should be manageable now. Cat, coming this way!
Quickly! Before they find the resistance!
Over here!
Isn't much cover there.
We're out of the worst of it. Temperature should be manageable now. Nice work.
Get to cover!
Over here!
Reloading!
Oh, goody.
Temperature's back to normal. Cat, coming this way!
Quickly! Before they find the resistance!
I need help here! I need help here!
Yeah, so do I.
out of the worst of it. Temperature should be manageable now. Got them all.
That's it. Good work.
It's not.
Nothing else to worry about.
Pathfinder, this way!
Sorry, didn't mean to get your leg there.
Scott, they almost got past me.
Easy. Are you alright?
Better now that those Ket are dead. Ah, I thought I could lead them the other way. If you hadn't come along, they'd be halfway to our camp by now.
We have to keep going.
Go, go. I'll roll the Ket bodies off the cliff before I head back.
Oh, sorry, dude. Yeah, there's this other thing. I don't want to reach you guys. Please. Damn it, this thing is hard to turn. Excellent. Eezo! Platinum, copper, bunch of stuff. Yes, I know.
Pathfinder,
I
this
just
area can
deleted
be
it.
mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
I hope the Angara know we're nothing like the Ket. I wouldn't want them as an enemy.
They're a tough bunch.
I and many others have never known a world without Ket. The Resistance fights so our children may one day be free.
But there's Ket in there. Looks like Ket ahead. Be careful.
The Turians have compulsory military service. Is that right?
Most. I didn't. My father took us from Palaven before I came of age. Maybe it's good not to learn exactly the same thing as everyone else.
Use this completely all the time, this heater. Because I don't want to end up...
Manual says the Nomad's good for all weather conditions, but they did those tests in the Milky Way.
I swear I will turn this car around.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Is there anything here that isn't freezing?
It's not that cold. Let it go.
Are you going the right way?
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder. I'm reading a temperature decrease.
Yes, we know it's cold. Hornet, Initiative Armor, Omnigel Canister, and Augmented Targeting Assistance 2. Ah.
Ishara is a research station, mostly focusing on Vol's geology.
Let's see if someone here needs help.
The ambient temperature is normal.
Should we shoot? Wait. Commander Dozil sent out an alert. An alien is on Volt. Well, I'm keeping an eye on it.
Alrighty, so I need more coffee and I need something more to eat. And I've got to portion the loaf of bread I bought yesterday because my cat ripped into it in the night. Yeah, I'll be right back.
think about this.
You're that alien people have been talking about. Some say we can't trust you. But if you're here to fight Ket, that's good enough for me.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Ket kill people. They take our families and we never see them again. Anyone who fights against that has to be better than them. So, will you fight them? I know the location of the labor camp where they took my uncle.
What's a Ket labor camp for?
Different things. They put people in cages there. Sometimes they make them work. Sometimes they collect Angara, and once they have enough, they move them. And sometimes they just kill them. My father died that way.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be sorry. Make sure I don't lose more family.
I'll get your uncle.
Here's the nav point of the labor camp. Please hurry. Nilge may not have much time.
Did you extract the metal from that sample we took?
I did. It's strong. If we find more, we can send it to the Resistance for processing.
Well, I haven't seen many of your kind around here, but I've heard lots about the Pathfinder from my friends on Aya.
All of it good, I hope.
Keep digging. I have a good feeling
All
about
good
that
things,
site.
I hope.
So far.
I'll take a look at your stock.
Got plenty of supplies.
It's got a high rate of fire, but wasn't fond of the Hornet before. Oh, we'll keep it for a little while. Play around with it, see what we can do. Time Sugar up the coffee. Oh, hurry up, son, and come out. It's getting cold in here. That's just sad.
This isn't Haval. You spend too long out there in the dark, you'll get weak, sick, or worse.
It's bad. I get it. How do I stay alive?
The moment you see sunlight, break cover. Soak up all the rays you can.
I'll be a target.
Not for long. You'll get a lot from just 5 minutes of exposure. After that, get back under cover.
The human is listening to us.
You here to learn survival tips from old Percy?
You sound like an expert, and I'd like to survive.
Everybody likes
what
to
I can
breathe.
teach wouldn't help. Different biology.
Your body can't store a charge.
Why does your kind need the sun?
We draw nourishment from solar radiation, keeps us sharp. Even healed minor injuries.
But we have to keep out of sight, or the cat will spot us.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
If you go too long without sunlight, do you get sick?
Lack of regular exposure puts our bodies under stress. Too much of that, and we're no use to anyone.
Have to keep my strength up for the resistance.
Well, if humans don't get enough vitamin
Good luck
D,
out there.
which our bodies generate
I'm ready
from
to
being
go,
in
Passy.
sunlight.
Not so fast. You still don't know how to read a weather pattern.
Well, our bodies are triggered to make vitamin D by sunlight, and if we don't get enough vitamin D, we get a disease called rickets. It's like scurvy, but for vitamin D. Your immunity drops,
Gentlemen, I'm pretty sure this
joints go really painful, you can't really walk very well.
variety in the top layer is completely different. They contain traces of 4 different radioactive isotopes.
Could be something else. Industrial emission, weapons tests, someone crashing a vehicle into the sea.
Or maybe, like my sister says, it's the Ice Talkers.
Say Ice Talkers one more time and you're fired.
Say Ice Talkers one more time and you're fired.
How's the dig going?
We can't get deep enough to take a proper sample. The ice is too thick. If I had better equipment, we would have finished days ago.
Try asking Armroll about it.
Someone said they saw an alien arrive at the Resistance base. Now here you are. Oh, I wish I could talk. But I gotta get this sky-cursed piece of junk working. It's been picking up weird interference for days. I can't transmit data to our colleagues in Talara.
Tech, huh? At the end of the day, it's just a mess of metal and plastic.
And yet we trust our lives with it. Oh, I need to take a break before I kill someone. If you want, feel free to poke around.
High-powered communications array, most likely for planet-wide communications.
Makes sense. Anything on that interference the researcher talked about?
I am detecting a signal. It is faint, but this equipment is sensitive. Pathfinder, I also observe a regular pattern in this emitted signal. It may be artificial.
You don't mean... Ket? Are you saying the Ket are disrupting our comms? We must look into this.
We must indeed.
That thing you did in that last fight? Wish I could move like you do.
When you have to beat many siblings to the dinner table, you learn to be quick.
General you or personal you?
You, Vetra. Personally.
Same reason everyone else did. Bought the pitch.
Must have been an impressive pitch. Was it worth it?
It better be.
corners a little poorly, doesn't it? Your vehicle?
It does.
We are nearing the nav point provided by Sokar Isov on Aya.
I recognize him. That's Keldo, one of Sokal's suppliers.
The Resistance loses a weapon supplier. That's not good.
I detect traces of weapons fire consistent with CAD's technology.
Cat. Great. And here's the ambush. Great.
Reading a temperature decrease. I detect traces of weapons fire consistent with CAD's technology.
Cat. Great. Found them.
Scans reveal these crates contain Angaran weapons.
Oh, really now?
Did Sokal not mention he helps us out sometimes?
Figured he did.
Incoming cat!
Found them.
Scans reveal these crates contain Angaran weapons.
Oh, really now?
Now this, I should have seen coming.
Oh, did Soka not mention he helps us out sometimes?
And here's the ambush.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward state. Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Yeah, that was probably our vulnerability VI. Do incendiary ammo and shield capacitors. It's probably the best one.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
Probably gonna have to load. Load our most recent autosave. See if we can get this to,
And here's the ambush.
more. And hopefully... Ganked. Son of a bitch. I knew that was you. Ooh, we got his weapon. We got the Thawkin.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
I sense you don't trust me, Veteran Nix.
Where are you getting that?
You seem distant. You don't meet my eyes.
I'm gonna be honest. Can I be honest?
Of course.
I don't really know you yet. We're the aliens here, and I wouldn't be surprised if you resented that.
So, you act like you don't like me.
Picking up signal.
Incoming!
Let's do this. Here I am, my hair just like an anime. Crap, my life support is almost gone. Backtrack. Shit.
This is the source of that interference? Looks like a meteorite. We've got targets! This is the source of that interference? Looks like a meteorite.
The interference is caused by the EM radiation it's emitting. I detect that...
Adhi, talk later.
Might be drawing the Ardi, as well as driving them into a frenzy.
How do we shut it off?
Perhaps the scan will tell us more, Pathfinder.
Those Ahi really have it out for us.
Adhi don't normally act like this. Something's made them angry.
We are close to the source of the signal. Perhaps something about the frequency causes agitation in the beast.
The Angara call this a scourge gem. They pass through the scourge and pick up something of its nature. No two are exactly alike. Some of them are quite beautiful, and quite dangerous.
I suggest we return it to the Nexus for analysis. We could learn more about the Scourge.
True. Disrupting comms, driving wildlife into a frenzy. There's too much here to ignore. We need to study it. Hopefully the Hajara scientists won't have any more trouble with our comms.
Where's the nearest forward station site? Okay, so we don't have to go very far. Going west, we'll find
You're afraid your sister will die here.
What sort of thing is that to say to someone?
I see it in your eyes.
So just because it's true, you can say it out loud?
I've offended.
I'm not offended. I just want this conversation to be over.
I've hurt you.
I said over.
No, Milky Way species aren't as straightforward with their feelings. Trust me. Got to fill up life support.
Pathfinder, this remnant site may have defense systems.
Nice work. Vetra's injured!
Joel, don't just stand there in its way. On to the next.
That's a grenade!
That was really close. Excellent. What would be really interesting is if the Ket used to be much more advanced, maybe a sister species to the Angara, and then out of jealousy ended up turning on their creators because the Angara got better treatment.
That looks like Ket tech.
We need to get back to that forward station because my life support is complete.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures. Life support at 100%.
Yeah, we're not equipped for killing the rock just yet. If it happens to us, drag
Hostiles ahead!
over here.
Well executed.
I think we're done.
Excellent. Let's run over here for a second. Get our trusty scanner, and
I'm detecting below normal temperatures. The ambient temperature is normal. Life support is back online.
supplies, cargo. Maybe they were building.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Working out the fancy moves.
What you said is true, Vedra. In my lifetime, I've known only war, occupation, extermination.
We're going to change that, Jal.
That looks like Ket tech. Remnant site. Could have a few lurkers.
A few lurkers?
Remnant site ahead, Pathfinder. It could have defenses in place.
That looks like Ket tech.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Got them all.
Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system. The ambient temperature is normal. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Look at all that copper.
Jal, did you know we were here? When the Nexus first got here, did you know?
I didn't. Not at first. Later, there were reports of a ship caught in the Scourge.
No one went to investigate? To offer help?
The last aliens we encountered were the Ket. We were cautious.
I see.
You're not happy.
No, I'm not happy. But I do understand.
I detect Ket among the salvage.
Bet there's Ket in there.
My cables will have that missile control box.
Crap!
Detecting below normal temperatures.
When did you join the Resistance, Jal?
About 3 years ago, when my own sister did. Now she leads a Black Ops squad. Somewhere.
Hard to live up to?
Yes, actually.
Sounds familiar. Maybe you should meet Sid.
Maybe you should meet Sid. Boom! That's actually kind of funny. Maybe you should meet Sid. And then it goes well. I still think it's a viable tactic. Looks like they got shot down. We hit it. Direction. This way.
Remnant pillars ahead. Might give us trouble.
Might also give us heat.
Yeah, it looks like Ket tech.
Missed. looks like a Kett fighter craft. Must have been here for maintenance.
We should take a look at those Kett machines.
About your fear of Sid dying, because we call that Dosashan. It means good fear, or maybe noble fear.
You see fear as good?
Fearing things that should be feared keeps you alive. It's good. Your struggle here is driven by Dosashan. The same as when we fight the Kett. But embracing Dosashan, not letting it hold you down, that's courage. You were courageous to come here, Metronix. And your sister.
Wow. Thank
you. I think we're done for the morning. God. And my butt's cold.
I catch PB looking at me. Frequently.
PB likes new shiny things. And why not?
I love that she called him shiny.
You're genuinely interesting.
God damn it, it's cold and gray. Typical for the winter. And it's November, I can safely call it winter. Oh, come on, computer. You're old Bessie. Old reliable. Alright, folks. Mask up, stay safe, and don't let the crazies get you down.